And we've got 20 minutes on the clock, and we're going to be ready for the varsity girls game. Invite you to tune in to GoChieftains.live, where we're going to bring you tonight's game. Varsity girls basketball from Crow Creek High School, where we are accompanied by our neighbors from Chamberlain. The Chamberlain High School Lady Cubs will be in the house. So kick back and enjoy tonight's broadcast as I bring it live to you from Crow Creek High School. So yeah, coming up is our game, and want to still have time to get a hold of some friends, have them tune in to GoChieftains.live. If we're coming in loud and clear, appreciate that. Basketball team this year yet. The undefeated Lady Chieftains are in the house, and they're worth every penny. If you come out to watch the game, it's level, and they're having an awesome year, and it's just having gone out to LNI and watched them take this year's 2017 LNI championship, and then they moseyed on up on a number of teams up there, and inviting both the varsity girls teams from Crow Creek Tribal Schools and join us. Give your friends a call, have them join us at GoChieftains.live, where we're bringing you basketball action from. Make sure you plan to join us. A little colder, little further north, but dangs. And come on out. So let's welcome our Lady Chieftains in the house. All of them champions, and they're gonna bring it, and here to take them on, the Lady Cubs from Chamberlain. This is always an awesome rival, and we're looking forward to some awesome basketball tonight. And it goes back and forth. Last year we played over in Chamberlain. This year we play here. Next year it'll be back over there. So it's an awesome rivalry, and we look forward to our neighbors coming over, and an excellent basketball expected tonight. So I don't know. I know when we play Lower Brule, it's for the dam. Maybe this year one here will have to be for the bridge, huh? Oh, no.
Might be for the Chalk Hills.
Yeah, for the Chalk Hills. Okay. This one, no, it's we're anticipating some excellent basketball play tonight. Chamberlain Lady Cubs will be bringing 3 guards, along with forward Paige Renner and the other forward Maddie Handel. So Coach Newharth and his assistant Coach Lamy will be at the helm, and of course our girls are going to be Marvine Ross, Haley Londo, I believe Sarah Hunter and Kaylee Wells, along with Rosie Drapo. So but really we've got about 8-9 deep. Any one of them can come in and provide some relief to that starting 5. So that's their strength, is those players that come in off the bench. I know Laney Crazy Bull can give relief to some of our taller players, as well as Rosie's twin Audrey, and Francesca Fancy. They all can contribute to that fast-paced Lady Chieftains basketball style. And I think what's awesome is our girls have been playing throughout the summer months, and so they're one big happy family, and they know each other that well, and it just carried over into the season. So I think that's the ticket, is all of that basketball play over the summer months, all of those camps and stuff. That all pays off when the regular season begins, and so we're seeing the benefit of that here with our undefeated season underway, and but we are anticipating some excellent basketball play here tonight. If you still have time to make it up here, nothing better than live. We try to bring it to you at gochieftains.live, but we're glad that you can join us either which way. If you're joining us from afar, we've got about 6. All right. Once again, we are getting ready for tonight's varsity girls basketball game between the Lady Cubs of Chamberlain High School and your very own. Little under 14 minutes remaining till game time. Of course, this is always a packed house here at Crow Creek High School when we have rivalry games like this, so we invite you to join us by virtue of gochieftains.live, compliments of our sponsors, our other sponsors. One of our goals is, of course, to get the students involved in that we have, and so. In areas of communication, that's our goal, is to promote that field of interest for that are going to be joining us as we continue to bring you the basketball action. But yeah, just under 12 minutes now. Lively game. Our Lady Chieftains like to play full speed, and they've got the quick. We have Sarah Hunter, who's excellent on both offense and defense, and then of course Rosie Droppel, the other starter that's extremely fast and all, and so yeah, we're anticipating a very fast pace. I know, of course. Haley Londo and of course Marvine Ross, just play. I don't know if bringing her height and her talent. It's just awesome to watch these girls as they and of course our students come from different reservations on the same team for the past 5-6 years or whatever, and so. Going to take on Lady Chieftains, but he's got a number of years under his belt, and in terms of working with these girls, and anticipate that our Lady Chieftains, of course, gonna be Victor North to McLaughlin. Have them join us. We're just about to get a lady varsity girls basketball underway. I know one of the challenges that we've had to face with bringing the game to you this way is, of course, our bandwidth. When we get this number of people in here and everybody's, utilizing the same space, it is taxing on the amount of bandwidth that we have available. So we apologize if we have any interruptions. We have a local hotspot here that we're utilizing to hopefully bring the game to you uninterrupted, but on occasion we apologize if there's any break in our coverage here. So yeah, just about 8 minutes remaining till game time, and again, we are anticipating some excellent basketball play here tonight. Likewise, on Friday, if you can join us, make your way up to McLaughlin for boys and girls basketball action. Just a shout out to our cheerleaders as well. I know they do an excellent job adding to the spirit of the game. Got to give them a shout out there. And I can suggest that as their principal working here at Crow Creek High School, it's a pleasure to be a part of the program, and I can only promise that our kids are excelling well in the classroom, and we make sure that our students are prepared academically for the game as well as for life, and that's our goal as well. Play hard on the court and off the court, and so we make sure that eligibility requirements are met, and our students get the best academics possible. So I'm just proud to be a part of that picture, and success breeds success. That's how we have to look at it. And if they're successful on the basketball court, that'll carry over into the classroom as well. So that's how we promote it, and we encourage our students that to excel in life as well. So that's me on my soapbox, but it's all part of the game and all part of the extracurricular activity we offer here at Crow Creek Tribal Schools. So about 6 minutes before our game gets underway, and starting to fill in a little bit, and so if you're on your way, you got about 6 minutes to get here, and we are accompanied up here at the on top of the bleachers here with a few other radio folks that are offering the game on behalf of Chamberlain, and so we welcome them as well, and they I'm sure that they're anticipating some excellent basketball play here as well. But again, we thank our sponsors. That would be Wilrott Motors in Chamberlain, Lynn's Food Mart in Fort Thompson there, Dakota Mart, Lynn's Dakota Mart, and of course Lodestar Casino, making it possible this year to bring you all of the basketball action taking place here at Crow Creek Tribal Schools, and when we take the show on the road. So had a little bit of a warming trend here. I think we came out of the deep freeze today, huh, G? What do you,
Yeah.
a little bit. I know for the past week we were in the deep freeze, and yeah, it's kind of nice to at least come out from below zero, especially on an occasion like tonight for some basketball action. In about 3.5 minutes, we'll get our game underway. So we thank you for joining us. I invite you to kick back, enjoy tonight's broadcast. I don't know if you're able to get it on your smart TV or whatever, but it's just a few minutes away from game time. Live. We've got about 2.5 minutes remaining till game time. We are hopeful that it can be brought to you without interruption. Each time we people calling in saying, "Well, it's kind of staticky. It's breaking up a little bit. It's it's to be expected." We're just grateful that we're able to bring it to you in the format we are, and we're, as we advance with this technology, of course, embracing this technology as well. Our helpers tonight will be joining us. Jesse St. John on the mic. So we invite you to kick back and enjoy tonight's game. Play, you can watch it on the monitor here. We'll try to keep you informed of who makes what buckets, what kind of foul trouble they might be in, and maybe who's grabbing rebounds. We're not professional by any stretch of the imagination, but we're working on it, folks, and again, it's a lot of fun, and we invite you to have fun tonight with us. Our top 5, or our first 5 out onto the floor. And a little bit of an excitement here in the house. And this rivalry, of course, goes way back. And I know every year, even the alumni look forward to winning this one. So I'm going to turn it over to Jess St. John for a little bit for our opening introductions.
The Chamberlain Lady Cubs. And they're up again. Before I introduce these starters, let's meet the Raw Raws. First for Town, Jackie Oliver, Macy Valandra, Amy Todd, and Harley Brown. Cheer coaches Laura Schmidt. Now the Raw Raws for Crow Creek, Martina Vestas, Janae Sazoon, Winter Hawk. Now, ladies and gentlemen, here are the starters for the Chamberlain Lady Cubs. Number 4, Anthony Long. Number 2, Mackenzie
Daily.
Number 12, Paige Dreyer. And number 34, Maddie Handel.
Paige Dreyer and Maddie Handel.
Assisted by Ron LeMay.
Head coach for the Lady Cubs is going to be Jeff Newhart, assisted by Ron Lemay.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, here are the starters for the Crow Creek Ladies Chieftains. Number 10, Rosie Trample. Number 22, Haley Londo. Number 2, Sarah Hunter. Number 11, Marvin Ross. And number 25, Haley Wow.
Once again, Rosie Drapo, Kaylee Wells, Sarah Hunter, Haley Londo, and Marvine Ross going to be leading the pack for the Lady Chieftains. They're coached by Jim Fellis, assisted by Siobhan.
The Lakota flag song is to honor all races. So at this time, the Star Spangled Banner.
All right, I guess you got to. Awesome. Now the Lakota flag song. And we are ready for girls varsity basketball action. Status tonight against the Chamberlain Lady Cubs. And to invite all of our listeners and viewers to watch it. At center stage is Paige Renner and Marvine Ross. And here we go, tip off, and Kaylee Wells, yeah. First call of the night. She appeared to have just Maddie Handel. She's putting her first points on the. And second shot is in and out. Sorensen to underneath the Sarah Hunter. Sarah Hunter with the long three, and she hits it. Sarah Hunter putting the first one. Little half-court pressure being put on by the Lady Chieftains. Long three, in and out. Rebound Ross, and a long pass to. Just under 7 minutes remaining in the first period of play. Over to Renner, back over to Long, and pass almost intercepted. They're going to call a blocking foul on Hunter, her first personal, second Lady Chieftain foul. Basket, shy of the mark. Sarah Hunter comes away with it. She's going to take it to the hoop. No foul called. Sarah Hunter with her 5th point of the game. And court, and they're going to call. That's going to be her second. At the line's going to be Elaine Daly. Daly missed the first. She's got one more. And she's good on one of her 2 free throws. Marvine Ross brings it up court. Point guard for the Lady Chieftains. Gonna work it around. Partial block. 10-second violation. We're gonna go to a timeout. is 3. Score is 5-2. And just as we anticipated, this game is off and running. Of course, the Lady Chieftains are a second half team off with each of the games we've seen them play this year thus far. They're a second half team, and they love to charge at, to bring it on in the second half. So it's all about we're ready to begin here again at 5:45. Lady Chieftains with a 3-point lead. Haley to Ross. Ross over to Droppo with the long 3, and just off the front of the rim. They're going to call a foul on Haley Londo, her first personal. I've got 4 fouls now against the Lady Chieftains. 4 fouls, Lady Chieftains. No fouls, Lady Cubs. It's something that certainly to keep an eye on. They might have forgot to reset the shot clock here, but Sarah Hunter going to pick up her second personal, 5th team. Trying to work it in. Handle with the short jumper. Pass over to Kaylee Wells. Just off the front of the rim. Rebound Sorensen, and this time I believe it's on Rosie Droppo. Rosie Droppo, her first personal, 6th team foul. Passing off to Long, and she steps out of bounds. It'll be Lady Chieftains basketball in the first quarter of play. Lady Chieftains ahead by 3. Work it inside to Kaylee Wells. No foul. Battle for the ball, and turns it over to Sorensen, and it goes out of bounds. Lady Cubs basketball. Brenna Comfort gonna check in for the Lady. Haley Londo, a bounce pass to Marvine Ross, and she's gonna go to the line. Icebox, as they call her. Marvine will go to the line. She'll shoot a couple. She was fouled by Long, her first personal, first team foul. First one's up and in and out. Fancy's gonna check in along with Laney Crazybull. Gonna shoot one more. It's up and off the front of the rim. Rebound by Anderson. Long brings it up for the Lady Cubs. She'll shoot a couple. They're going to call that one on Laney Crazy. First one is off the mark. 4-10, a 2-point lead. Marvine Ross brings it up court. The only person that's out of bounds, it's going to be Lady Chieftains basketball. Nice 3-pointer from the corner. And battle for the ball. Lady Cubs basketball. Laney Crazybull playing some tough. Daly gonna inbound for the Lady Cubs. Short jumper over the Long with the long 3 in and out, and she's gonna pass down below to Droppo, missing on the long 3. Marvine Ross again on 3 minutes remaining in the first period of play. Lady Chieftains work it around. And she gets it back. Marvine with a long 3, just off the back of the rim. chased down by Brenna Comfort on an assist from Comfort. Lady Chieftains with a 3-point lead. 8-5 is our score as we close on 3. Marvin Ross finds the bottom of the net with a long 3, her second of the game. And first personal, 8th team foul. Paige Renner checks back in for the Lady Cubs. We also have Treya Sitting Bear checking in for the Lady Cubs. Under the rim, Fancy with the rebound. Marvin brings it up court for the Lady Chieftains. Under 2 minutes now. And Laney Crazy Bull is going to go to the line. That foul on Paige Renner, her first personal, 2nd team foul. Crazy Bull is going to shoot 2. First one's up and good. We're going to shoot 1 more. Second one up and good. She's perfect from the line tonight. And 8-point lead for the Lady Chieftains here tonight. Marvin Ross finding the bottom of the net on Crazy Bull, sinking a couple of free throws to top it off at 13-5 for the Lady Cubs. Early, and we are back to basketball action. The steal and basket. Rosie Droppel. Like a long pass to Haley is going to go out of bounds. Ran out of runway. Hannah Anderson going to inbound for the Lady Cubs. Some full court pressure being put on by the Lady Chieftains. They're having trouble as a result of it. Hannah Anderson with that basket. Marvin Ross. She's quite the ball handler. She's going to take it to the hoop, but instead she'll go to the line. That foul called on Paige Renner, her 2nd personal, 3rd team foul. Marvin gonna shoot 2. Maddie Handel checking back in for the Lady Cubs. Marvin gonna shoot 1 more. Second one up and good. 17-7, 10-point lead for the Lady Chieftains, and a steal by Fancy. She's fouled on her way to the basket, and she'll go to the line. Francesca Ross. That foul on Brenna Comfort. Her first personal, 4th team foul. First one's up and good. Second one is up and just off the back of the rim. Rebound Handle. And they're going to say that Fancy fouled her, picking up her 2nd personal, 9th team foul. Audrey Droppel's going to check in for Fancy. And she hits the bonus. (18-9) is the score. 35 seconds remaining in the first quarter of play. The Lady Chieftains work it around. Londo over to Ross, over to Droppel, back to Ross. Underneath to Droppel. Droppel with the long 3 off the back of the. Here come the Lady Cubs. 15 seconds. Marvin Ross with the steal. It's going to go out of bounds. And they're going to say Lady Chieftains basketball. 11 seconds remaining in the first quarter of play. Ross will inbound to Droppel, back to Ross. So They'll work it for the last shot. Long three is up and good. Marvin gonna close out the first quarter with her long three-pointer. That'll make it 21-9 as we close out the first period of play. Well, so far it's everything we anticipated. It appears as though the Lady Chieftains are out in front again and having fun. Got to keep an eye on our fouls. It's gonna be a free throw shootout, it appears, as the Lady Chieftains are already chalking up 9 fouls to the 4 for the Lady Cubs.
Just need 2 more for the Lady.
And once again, we thank all of our visitors for joining us, all of our viewers at Go Chieftains. We are beginning the second period of play. Lady Chieftains in front, 21-9 over the Lady Cubs. And here we go. What's that? Stolen. And it'll be Lady Chieftains. Drop away. She's fast and she plays tough D. And in this case, creating that turnover. Sarah Hunter launch. And she's going to be fouled by Rosie. Rosie Droppel picking up her second personal. The full second period is going to amount to a double bonus situation. Audrey Droppel checking in for the Lady Chieftains. Brings it up court for the Lady Cubs. Pass inside to... Oh, and she gets it to... Kaylee Wells went on kind of hard on that one. Marvin Ross over to Sarah Hunter for 3! Sarah Hunter's launching tonight. Her third 3 of the game and in the second period of play. The score, Chieftains 27, Lady Cubs 12. Man, the girls have just come out launching threes. Marvin with 3 of her own and Sarah with 3 of her own. And 12 is our score. I guess at this stage, it appears as though any foul on the part of the Lady Chieftains will amount to a double bonus for the. And so here we go. Some full court pressure being put on by the Lady Chieftains. The Chieftains basketball. Marvin over to Rosie. Rosie to for the Lady Chieftains. The score is 30-12. Handle. Pass underneath, stolen by Marvin Ross. And we're going to go as the Lady Chieftains take off to a 20-point lead with 5.5 remaining in the second period of play. Remember, you've got so many players that can hit the 3, and it just amounts to, I mean, thus far that. All right.
Also, don't forget tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen, a doubleheader at McLaughlin, 5 games.
All right, a bit of a challenge here with full court pressure being put on by the Lady Chieftains. Long. Oh, she's going to be charged with a carry. Lady Chief. Marvin sets it up for the Lady Chieftains. Sarah Hunter. It's a 3-point shootout. And right now, look at that defense. And Fancy Ross gonna check in for the Lady Chieftains. Up on the Lady Cubs. Kaylee wants the ball underneath. To the hoop. And she'll go to the line. Going to be charged with her first personal 6th team foul. Kaylee Wells on the line. She hits the first free throw. Second one is up with a long 3. Shy of the mark. Rebound and putback won't work. Rebound Ross. Rebound Anderson. She'll bring it up court as. No, they're going to call a reach and foul, I believe. Yep, that one on Vaney Long, her second personal. Bonus. Rebound Sorensen. She'll bring it the first half, I should say. And Lillian Flying Hawk going to check in for the Lady Chieftains with 3:36 remaining in the first half of play. And rebound going to be by Renner. Daly brings it up. Oh, looked like a carry, but she got away with it. With that basket on a feed from Kaylee Wells. 3 minutes. Closing in on the first half. A steal. Droppo gets pushed down, but no call. Lillian Flying. Did they change the possession? I guess, yeah, it's going to be Lady Cubs basketball. Under 3 minutes remaining. Her score 38-12. Lillian Flying Hawk hustling out there. She but falls down. They're going to call her for traveling. Brenna Comfort checking in for the Lady Cubs. And it'll go off of, it's like Rosie or Audrey's foot. Audrey and Rosie, identical twins out there, so every now and then you gotta double check the number. Lillian with the steal, pass to Sarah for 2. Comfort brings it up. And Wells with the rebound. Kaylee gonna bring it up court herself. Bounce pass to Lillian. Oh, can't get it to fall, and Kaylee will go to the line. She'll shoot a couple. Maddie Handel picking up her second personal, 8th team foul. First shot is up, no good. Traylene Fallas checking in for the Lady Chieftains with just over 2 minutes remaining in the first half of play. Also checking in Hannah Anderson for the Lady Cubs. Wells gonna shoot one more. Second one up, no good. Battle for the rebound and a foul on the play. Sarah Hunter possibly picking up her third. Yep. Sarah Hunter, her third personal. Double bonus for the Lady Cubs. On the line, Hannah Anderson shooting 2. First one is up off the front of the rim. And Haley Londo also in the game for Lady Chieftains. Second shot is up and finds its mark. 2 minutes now remaining in the first half of play. 40-12. 20-13 is the score. Lady Chieftains up by a bunch. And that foul. Hannah Anderson gonna shoot 2. First one is up and no good. Checking in for the Chieftains, Cheney Hall, and gonna shoot her second. It's up, no good. A rebound. Battle for the. There's gonna be a whistle on the play. They're gonna say it's on. Once again, Hannah Anderson on the line. This time she makes good on the first one. Minute 40 remaining in the first half of play. Second one finds its mark. 40-15 is our score. Haley Londo brings it up court for the Lady Chieftains. Renner with the rebound. Timeout. Just in time for Coach Newhart. 1 minute 20 seconds remaining in the first. Once again on Friday, our teams will be traveling north to McLaughlin and playing beginning at 3 o'clock. That's on Friday. It ought to be a good one. Kickoff weekend with shy of the mark. Rebound by Laney. Crazy ball. She went down kind of hard. Puts herself up. 9th team foul. Brianna Redemacher. Battle for the ball. Under him. Trailing Fallas hustling. Everybody on the floor, and it's going to be Lady Chieftains basketball. 43 seconds remaining in the first half of play. Haley Londo brings it up court for the Lady Chieftains. Trailing Fallas launches a 3. Jump ball, and it'll go. 22 seconds now remaining in the first half of play. And they're going to say Haley Londo picked up her 3rd personal. On the line, Brenna Comfort going to shoot 2. All right, second one is up and good. 20 seconds on the clock. Lady Chieftains basketball and a commanding lead. We'll work it around. We're under 10 seconds now remaining. 5, 4, 3. And count it. It ain't gonna work. That's the way the first half will come to a close. And man, what a first half of play. Some dominating. And we'll be back in about 10 minutes. So stick around. Go grab yourself something to eat or something to drink and join us again. And
we got a winner here. Split $124. just letting you know, sir, if you want to donate back to your class, we can give you a tax cut out of it. No? Okay. No, you want to be that guy, huh? Okay. All right. All right. No, that's cool. You want to save it? Go ahead. Go ahead. Just trying to make you feel like it. All right, come on out. 3-point shots. And don't forget, we're streaming through GoldChieftains.live. And something. 94.5 is here. We'll just say that ESPN 8 is here. Right? Sir, yeah. You heard it here. Gold Chieftains Live, 94.5, and Carney.com. Yeah, Carney.com. Put it that way. Carney Sports Live.net. Let's say that. .good. Okay. Oh, no. Don't record me. They said we need to be on TV.
Here, got about a little over 6 minutes. Our top scorers in the first half, Sarah Hunter putting in like 4 threes and for 18. Marvine is on the boards along with Kaylee Wells and Lainey Crazy Wolf. Friends, of course, this is all unofficial, but yeah, it ain't all about that. The win at the end of the age of the game, it appears as though, you know, an awesome basketball team this year, and you know, watching. They were just up there a week or two back here for the Hunkpapa Classic, and did extremely well up there. LNI championship this year, and. Oh, I saw one poll that suggested they were Chieftains number 2 in the state, and so we'll look forward to some excellent basketball the remainder of the school year here. So if you haven't had an opportunity, come on, appreciate bringing it to you through high school, watching the game live. You know, beyond this game, our next game, home game, I believe, is like the 20th, and so. But you can watch our Friday. Join us up there on Friday again here at GoChieftains.live. Before we get started with the second half of Once again, just a minute remaining before we get started with our second half of play. Lady Cubs. And as I said, in the first half, our team is actually a second half kind of team. I mean, they really turn it up a notch in the second half. Not certain if we're going to be... we'll see what Coach Fallis decides to do here as we prepare for the second half of play. Once again, top scorers in that first half. Lady Cubs, of course, Hannah Anderson and Maddie Handel. So, Ross over to Londo. Chased down by Kaylee for two. Off the glass for two is Kaylee Wells. Oh, Rosie, a bounce pass to Haley Londo for two. Some excellent basket. Handle turning, spinning in the lane. And rebound Hunter, the long pass and on her, I guess. Paige Renner picking up her first of this half. Work it inside. And foul on the play, I believe. Kaylee's going to go to the line. Paige Renner going to pick up her fourth personal, second team foul. And that'll bring in Hannah Anderson. Call a foul. Her fourth personal. That was kind of a tough to say. I guess she picked up her fourth personal. Sarah Hunter putting some tough D on, and they're going to call a push by Haley. Check out with her fifth personal. Check in for Haley. Short jumper stolen by Handel. And Lady Chieftains basketball? Nope, that's going to be Lady Cubs basketball. Long working the baseline. Handel puts it up. Rebound. Wells. Ross going to bring it up for the Lady Chieftains. And it's good. Once again, Sarah Hunter finding the bottom of the basket. A long three-pointer for her. Baseline jumper, and it works for Mackenzie Sorensen. Drop, it's going to go out of bounds. Lady Chieftains basketball. Under 5 minutes remaining in the third period. 50-21. The Lady Chieftains. So substitute Brenna Comfort and Treya Sitting Bear checking in for the Lady Cubs. Long three off the back of the rim. Sitting Bear with the rebound. Steal by Ross. And can't get the bounce. Audrey Drop, we're going to be charged with her first personal. Third Cubs. Lady Cubs trying to work it inside. They're going to call a kick. It's now remaining in the third period. Our score, the Chieftains. For first. Team from the bleachers. Ball's going to go out of bounds. Lady Cubs basketball. personal fourth team to play. And that'll be the end of the third period of play. Lady Chieftains 57, Lady Cubs 23 as we... And Lady Chieftains getting them a little bit of play time in. Again, Friday we'll be traveling north to McLaughlin. If you're just now joining us, start at McLaughlin Gymnasium. The Lady Chieftains will bring their game to the Lady Mustangs.